Have you ever wondered how deep Spanish influence runs in Filipino culture? Take a moment to ponder on the rich tapestry of Filipino history, and you'll find that it is intricately woven with vibrant threads of Spanish influence. This influence is not merely a superficial touch, but penetrates to the core of the Filipino identity, shaping the nation's language, culture, and even religion. Now, let's take a step back in time to the 16th century. The year was 1565 when the Spanish expedition led by Miguel López de Legazpi arrived in the Philippine archipelago. This marked the beginning of a long colonial period that would stretch over 3 centuries. Yes, you heard right. The Spanish ruled the Philippines for more than 300 years, making it one of the longest colonial periods in world history. This extended period allowed for a deep and lasting influence, one that would fundamentally transform the archipelago and its people. One of the most notable changes brought about by the Spanish was the introduction of Christianity. The Philippines, predominantly animistic before the arrival of the Spanish, was transformed into the only predominantly Christian nation in Asia. This shift in religious belief was not just a change in faith, but also a change in worldview, shaping societal norms and customs. In addition to religion, the Spanish also left an indelible mark on the Filipino language and identity. Many Filipinos today bear Spanish names, a testament to the decree issued in 1849 that required Filipinos to adopt Spanish surnames. Moreover, the Filipino language itself is sprinkled with Spanish words, with an estimated 4,000 Spanish loanwords found in the Filipino lexicon. So you see, the Spanish influence in the Philippines goes far beyond a mere touch. It's a fusion, an amalgamation of cultures that has resulted in a unique Filipino identity. And this was just the beginning of the Spanish influences that are still evident in the Filipino culture today. When you think about the Spanish impact on the Philippines, what comes to mind first? Is it the vibrant festivals, the unique architecture, or perhaps the food? While all these elements are a significant part of the Filipino culture, the most profound influences of the Spanish colonization lie in language and religion. The Filipino language, or Tagalog, has been deeply affected by 3 centuries of Spanish rule. Spanning from the 16th to the 19th century, this period saw a significant influx of Spanish loanwords into the local language. Whether it's the word mesa for table, reloj for watch, or zapatos for shoes, the Spanish influence is evident in the everyday Filipino vocabulary. But it's not just the common words, it's also in the names. Have you ever wondered why so many Filipinos have Spanish surnames? This is thanks to a decree in the mid-19th century which mandated the use of Spanish surnames. From Garcia to Santos, Reyes to Cruz, these names are a testament to the enduring Spanish influence. Moreover, the Spanish had an even more profound impact on the Philippines through religion. Before the Spanish arrived, the archipelago was a melting pot of various indigenous belief systems. However, with the advent of Spanish rule, a significant portion of the population was converted to Christianity, specifically Roman Catholicism. Today, the Philippines is the 3rd largest Catholic country in the world, after Brazil and Mexico. The faith has become a cornerstone of Filipino identity, influencing everything from their festivals, such as the vibrant Sinulog and Ati-Atihan, to their daily life. The Spanish influence goes beyond the physical and permeates the spiritual, shaping the collective Filipino consciousness. It's in their prayers, their celebrations, their names, and their words. The Spanish left an indelible mark on the Filipino language and faith, shaping the nation's identity in profound ways. But the Spanish influence on the Philippines isn't just about language and religion, is it? No, it isn't. It's also about the mouth-watering delicacies we savor, the vibrant festivals we celebrate, and the awe-inspiring architecture we marvel at. Let's dive into it, shall we? Spanish cuisine has left an indelible mark on Filipino food culture. Take adobo, for example. This dish, considered by many as the unofficial national dish of the Philippines, is a delicious blend of vinegar, soy sauce, garlic, bay leaves, and peppercorns, used to marinate and cook meat. Then there's lechon, a whole roasted pig, which is a centerpiece in any major celebration, much like in Spain. These culinary delights and many others are a testament to the Spanish palate's influence on the Filipino table. But the Spanish influence doesn't stop at our dining tables. It extends to the colorful and lively festivals we revel in. The Ati-Atihan Festival, often referred to as the Filipino Mardi Gras, is a week-long celebration filled with tribal dance, music, and colorful costumes in honor of the Santo Niño, or the Child Jesus. Then there's the Sinulog Festival, another grand feast in honor of the Santo Niño. featuring a dance ritual that tells the story of the Filipino people's conversion to Christianity. These festivals, deeply rooted in Spanish religious traditions, are a vibrant display of Filipino faith and festivity. And who can forget the architectural wonders? The Spanish colonial period gave us some of our most iconic structures. The Baroque churches dotting the landscape with their intricate stonework and majestic facades are a testament to Spanish architectural prowess. The ancestral houses with their distinctive Bahay na Bato style, blending native Filipino and Spanish architectural elements, are a testament to the fusion of cultures that took place during the colonial period. The Spanish influence is deeply woven into the fabric of Filipino life, from the food we eat to the festivals we celebrate and the buildings we live in. So, is the Spanish influence on the Philippines a good thing or a bad thing? This is a question that provokes thought and reflection. Like the two faces of a coin, the legacy of Spanish colonization in the Philippines is a mixed blessing, bringing both richness and hardship, enlightenment and injustice. The Spanish colonization, spanning more than 3 centuries, introduced a wealth of cultural elements that still persist today. Spanish influence is evident in the Filipino language, religion, food, festivals, and architecture. These elements, deeply embedded in the Filipino way of life, have added a unique richness to the country's cultural tapestry. Yet it's important to remember that these cultural exchanges weren't voluntary. They were part of a larger process of colonization, a process that involved the subjugation and oppression of the indigenous people. This period was marked by a power dynamic that favored the Spanish, leading to widespread inequalities and injustices. The effects of this colonization can still be seen today. The class system introduced by the Spanish has left a lasting impact on the societal structure of the Philippines. The preferential treatment for those with lighter skin, a legacy of the Spanish era, continues to perpetuate colorism in Filipino society. Yet, the resilience of the Filipino people is remarkable. Despite the adversities and injustices, they've managed to transform these influences into something uniquely their own. The Spanish elements have been woven into the local culture, creating a vibrant and diverse blend that is distinctly Filipino. So, is the Spanish influence a good thing or a bad thing? Well, it's not that simple. It's a complex and multifaceted legacy, one that has brought both cultural richness and societal challenges. The key lies in understanding and acknowledging this duality, and using it as a platform for critical thought and conversation about the country's past, present, and future. The Spanish influence on the Philippines is a complex and multifaceted legacy, one that continues to shape the nation in countless ways.